Hello traders out there in Traderland, my name's Dez here at Grok Trade on Monday, August 13th, 2012. And the market's in mix, mainly lower though. We have the Dow down 38 points, down 0.3%, the S&P down 0.13%, not so bad. Nasdaq actually in positive territory with Russell's down 0.25%. The banks up for the day, helping out the markets. VIX down a whopping 7%. We're at 13.7, gang. I can't even begin to tell you how low the VIX is. This is at such a complacent area. Watch out, because the VIX usually does not stay down in these areas this low for very long. We have the gold at this moment down 0.76%, the silver down more than 1%, and crude oil down and off by almost 0.6%. US dollar off just a smidgen, but still the Dow and the S&P end up in bearish territory. Alright, taking a look here at the S&P. We had this big drop, but we rallied back. We have another hammer. Now, for all those individuals who were tested to say what type of reversal patterns do we have, technically we have two good ones that a lot of you guys should get. Grok grads did exceptionally well, and the others, I'll just give you the answers here. Anytime you have an extended leg to the upside and then you have two tops that are equal or semi-equal, you do have a tweezer top. Next, anytime you have what looks to be a hammer, meaning you have a little body with a lower shadow that is two times or more the size of that body, with little to no upper shadow, then you have a hammer. But this is not called a hammer. It is called a hanging man. The reason it's called a hanging man and not a hammer is because it's at the high of a leg. If this was at the low of a leg, so down here for example, that would be a hammer and it'd be hammering out the bottom. But instead we rallied higher and then we get a hammer. It's called a hanging man. You could draw two little arms here and two little legs here, a little man hanging there up high in the sky. Hanging man, usually bearish. Check this out, we get another hanging man, two hanging mans in a row, and check this out, almost a three top type tweezer. So we're finding major resistance here at 1405, so be watching 1405 as resistance. These lows, we tried to stay down there, the bears can't keep them any lower, it keeps just getting yanked right back up higher. We're now in the woods here because, gang, tomorrow, 1 hour before the markets open at 8:30 Eastern, what we do have is retail sales coming out and the PPI. All eyes will be on that, gang. All eyes. If that misses, big chunky red candlestick dropping right here. If it beats, look for this to continue to the upside, a big pop. We are looking for a nice move starting tomorrow, one direction or the other. 85% of my funds are bullish. 15% I have a triple ETF on those, and as a hedge. Again, teachmetehedge.com. Check that site out. That will teach you how to hedge properly in the markets. And furthermore, we have Groupon, GRPN missed, and we closed the day at 755. But let's go to a 5-minute chart. Ooh, nasty, down to $6. Not too good. Last night, Japan had some economic data come out, and it weighed heavy on the markets because it was not overly good. And it looks like that the euro made a step higher versus the dollar, and it is snapping a losing streak. And copper on a drop. It extends its losses. I want to show the VIX to you guys here, and this is a major line. Now, let me go back in time. Draw this back. Last time we touched this area, and you'll see this area is put us around 1365. We did a touch and go. We went all the way up to 20A in just a matter of months after we touched that area. Again, always click down there at the bottom on a full screen to watch this in high definition. You can watch all of our videos that way. Let's take that line across. Look where we're at, gang. Blow this up. We are right there. And remember, if we drop when the VIX is low, it's time to go. Get out of the markets. When the VIX is high, it's time to buy. we are set up for a major market correction as far as the VIX is concerned. If I go to a weekly chart here, look at this. Go back in time. I mean, good night. I mean, this brings us back to 2007, right before the market crash. Right before the market crash. We come over here. Last time we touched that, 2012, did a touch and boom, went really bearish there for a while, and now we're right there again on the weekly chart. Go to a monthly chart, come across, you can see that we did sustain for several years, 2004, 5, 6, and 7, starting of 7. The market stayed really low at these complacent levels. But usually the markets just do not stay there at that line for very long. But it will do that during very hot markets. 93, 94, 95, we stayed down there. Do you see that? But then we went much higher. So that is your warning. Pass this video around. People need to know about this. Do not be blindsided. If you are following us here at Grok Trade, you will be one of the very few that will not get blindsided by this. So be watching this and be ready to go bearish in the markets if in fact the markets do decide to turn on us. If they do decide to turn on, this is a monthly chart on the S&P, expect to see a double top start to form and a big drop commence. If the markets can continue to pump out nice bullish economic news, such as the PPI and the CPI for inflationary type indications, and then we have retail sales, anytime we can get some nice positive numbers coming in, that should keep the markets afloat. And especially with the hope of a QE3, maybe we'll get that, maybe we won't. But so far, all I'm saying is anytime the VIX gets that low, watch out. I would be honored to take you in as a student, and you can do so this Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It's all day long. You'll be taking a drink out of a fire hose. Highly recommend that you go through our mentoring process. You want to make sure you do that before it's too late. When I say too late, talking about for you in your trading, a lot of people wish they had taken it so much sooner than they did, and I certainly want you to not miss out. We only do this one time a month, and this is your chance. So it would behoove you just to talk to us a little more about mentoring and to find out if we have a match. We'd like to set up a call with you. Send us an email at mentor@groktrade.com for more information. Take care and safe trading, and we'll see you tomorrow.